Welcome to NG Fishing. So today I'm just going to show you a couple of little, I'm going to show you these. These are Signet bank sticks. Now for a long time I've just been using regular bank sticks. Still got a couple, like my trusty Corder one with the drill bit. You know, they are good bank sticks and they're cheap. But the biggest problem I've had with these, I've had these ones about a year. And what tends to happen over time is you have a flat edge. I don't know if you see that. You have a flat edge and you have a rounded edge. And what happens is that they slip, or like that, they come out, which means that when you're snag fishing in particular, you haven't got a rock solid base for your rods. So I've bit the bullet. I've gone for a set of Signets. These are just the basic T-bar by Signet, but I have added to them as well. So basically, what you'll get, you get a standard thread with the Signet buzz bars, which is, if I'm honest, it is very, very good, and it will stop twist. For me, I wanted to take it up a notch, and you can buy from Signet. You can buy, they call them a torque screw, and that's these silver things you see here. So obviously the bank stick comes out quite easily, that's not a problem. But what you'll find is with the torque screw, you've got that little bit more purchase, and basically you just wind it up one real hard tug, and that is not going anywhere. I could try twisting that as hard as I can, and it is not going to go. It is not going to twist. So those times when your rod's there and it's twisting, it's not going to be this part that's doing the twisting. The other thing that I've gone out and purchased is a new set of buzz bars. These ones here, these are the Signet Snug. Now, those of you that have seen some of my other videos, I am currently still using the Penn pit reel, which is a large reel. It's not a small reel. These are 4.5 inch. I've got a 4.5 inch back and a 5 inch front. Keeps the rods really, really tight. It means that I have to have the handles down or the handles up so they can actually fit together. In hindsight, probably should have gone a bit wider on the back and the front, just so the rods didn't touch him. With the reels aren't pretty much touching, but there we go. It's down to you, your personal preference. If you like that sort of thing, you're fishing with pit reels and you want the rods touching, 4.5 back, 5 inch front. So yeah, so with the Signet buzz bar, this one here is obviously the back one, which is my 4.5 inch. What you'll also find is once you've twisted that in tight, that isn't going to twist either. So if I hold it there and I try and twist it, it's not going anywhere. Yeah, the torque screw is keeping that part in, and the threads in which they cut on these buzz bars are such good quality that there is no room for it to slip. So that is rock solid. The only problem you have with movement is when that part is in the ground. So you've stuck that in the ground, and what you'll find is that from there it will move, and that's where a stage stand system, so you're locking that on wooden platforms, or where the addition of a stabilizer will literally give you the perfect, most robust and rock solid setup that you could possibly get. Another addition is obviously the fronts. Now, I've also required a new set of bite alarms. These ones are the Nash Siren S5s. So this is their entry bite alarm. So these are sat on a 5.5 inch Signet bank stick. They have the NGT snag ear base, which I've shown you before, so I can insert snag ears. They have the Avid bobbins in the blue, as I do like blue. So all in all, it's a very, very good little setup. You know, the rod, it's all compact, so it can all squeeze into one bag. I haven't got to take loads of stuff. I've got to take one box with me bite alarms in, one with this, and vice versa. So just to go on to the Siren S5, like I said, it is the entry bite alarm for Nash, and it is very, very small. It's very compact. In fact, you know, most of you guys would have seen some of these knocking around the tackle shop. These are just your your tubs that you can keep your bits and pieces in. If I pop this next to this, you know, it's really, really small. Again, something else you guys may have seen in the tackle shop, some of the instant action glug. Like, it's about the size of the bottle, you know, without the top. They are very, very small, but very, very, very compact and very good quality as well. So what you have on the alarm, what I'll do is just, what you have on the alarm is you literally, all you have is one knob here. You twist that, the alarm comes on. I've got them in the white. You can get them in all sorts of different colours, from purples, white, blue. There's quite a few different colours. I went for the white because you can see how bright that is. That is a very, very bright white light. So I'm just going to grab some line or second. I've got some bait floss here. This will do. So what you get is with the alarm you get several tones, and just by twisting the knob you'll change the tone. So if I just pop that through there, so what you get is you get one light here, which is latching, which is a solid light. This means that there's been an indication. And when you're getting a take, you'll get another light above it, a flashing one. So something's picked it up and it's moving, so it starts flashing. Now, as you can see, those lights are very, very, very bright. Now this allows, when you're night fishing, you'll be able to pick out that rod so easily which one is going off. Like I said, there's different tones, so by twisting it you'll get different pitches. I hate that one because it's just too high pitch for me, where there's loads of different tones to choose from. So you can have them both the same, or you can have them different. Let's turn that one off. Now, with the alarms, you don't get a battery. You have to get the batteries yourself. Now, these, if I take the alarm head off a second. Now, these batteries can be purchased in Tesco's. I picked a set of these up in the Co-op, but I also have bought some on eBay. You'll see not eBay, on Amazon. You'll see another link in the description, because it does work out a little bit cheaper if you buy them online. But initially, I bought them just from the shop, just because I wanted to go fishing. So what you'll do is you'll see underneath the alarm there is a groove, just there. If you take your finger, pop it in there and just give it a lift, the part will come up. What I quite like about this is that the battery is there. This one's an Energizer. It's an A23, and they're 12 volts. Sometimes it might say it might be an LA230, but it will be in the description below what batteries they are, and so you guys can have a look on Amazon and get yourself some. It's always worth having spare batteries. If any of you've seen a recent video, you know, I was taking 9-volt square batteries, which I still take even though I don't use them, just because you never know, your mate might run out of battery or whatever. So something like this is quite unusual for people to have spare. So I always recommend that you have spare in your tackle box in case you run out. One of the features that I really do like, and they've obviously thought about this a lot, especially for a budget alarm. I don't know if you'll pick it up on camera. I'll try and pop it in close. But you'll see there's like this box that goes around. Okay. Now, if you can't see it, you'll have to believe me when I say that there's a groove. There's a groove that goes all the way around, and in the middle of that groove is a rubber seal. And what happens is when that case goes on there like so, and clicks in, it pushes against the top of the seal. So you basically, it's encased the battery. So when you're fishing and it's wet and the water's completely dripping down, the battery is encased and is always going to be safe, which means the alarm should last a lot longer than other cheap alarms on the market. So that's a quick little look at my setup really, guys. So yeah, I've moved over to the Signet bank sticks. They are really lightweight. Like most of you would know with my fishing, it's light and mobile. I want to get to the lake and fish rather than kind of, you know, breaking me back just getting to the swim. So it's light, allows me to be mobile, it's quick to set up. Like I said, I do keep the alarms on the bank stick, on the buzz bar. I keep it in a bag like that, in my tackle bag, and it's easy. So there you go, guys. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Check out the links underneath, guys. Seriously good kit. I mean, these alarms are going for about $19.95 for a bite alarm. Is really good value, considering one, it's from a major manufacturer, and two, you've got a very straightforward, robust and reliable alarm that is not going to let you down. So there you go, guys. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. If not, enjoy your fishing.